Dan Bongino weighs resigning from FBI after heated confrontation with Pam Bondi over Epstein files. Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino is reportedly furious over the Justice Department's handling of Jeffrey Epstein files and is threatening to resign. This follows a heated confrontation with Attorney General Pam Bondi and White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, stemming from a news story questioning the decision not to release additional Epstein files. Bongino's frustration, shared by FBI Director Kash Patel, is reportedly over a range of issues beyond just the Epstein case, and has been escalating for some time. The disagreement centers on the Justice Department's statement that concluded there was no secret Epstein client list and no further charges were warranted. While the White House and Attorney General Bondi stand by this decision, Bongino and Patel have publicly voiced their belief in a cover-up, a perspective that aligns with some Trump supporters. This has created a significant rift within the administration. Despite the internal turmoil, the White House maintains its confidence in all involved parties. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche publicly refuted suggestions of disagreements within the FBI and DOJ leadership regarding the Epstein files memo, stating all parties signed off on the conclusions. The situation remains tense, with Bongino's future at the FBI uncertain amidst claims of a potential resignation and strong statements from both sides. The conflict highlights a deep division over the handling of the Epstein case and the interpretation of the Justice Department's findings.
In our next story, 100 Best Prime Day Deals Under $100, 2025, LifeStraws, Tech, and more. Amazon's Prime Day sale offers incredible deals under $100. Tech enthusiasts can snag discounted smartwatches, noise-canceling earbuds, and even electric toothbrushes at significant savings. For the home, there are deals on smart sound machines, pet hair removers, and even a durable, affordable cooler for your next adventure. Several household items are also on sale, including a versatile car phone mount, a tangle-free USB-C cable, and a cat fountain with adjustable settings. Prime Day shoppers can also find discounted travel accessories, such as a travel adapter kit, making it easier to stay connected while traveling abroad. Gamers and puzzle enthusiasts aren't left out. Prime Day discounts extend to video games like Star Wars Outlaws and the engaging mystery game Chronicles of Crime. For younger audiences, there are savings on popular STEM toys such as Magna Tiles and the interactive GoCube. Remember, this Prime Day sale ends soon, so don't miss out on these fantastic deals before they disappear.
In our next story, Air India Boeing 787 crash report says fuel switches cut off, NPR. A preliminary report into the Air India Flight 171 crash reveals that the fuel supply to both engines was cut off 3 seconds after takeoff. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner, carrying 242 passengers and crew, crashed shortly after departing Ahmedabad, resulting in 260 fatalities. Flight recorder data indicates the fuel switches were moved from run to cut off, with one pilot questioning the other about the action. While the switches were subsequently returned to run, it was too late. The plane lost thrust and altitude, ultimately crashing into a medical college. The report notes that the aircraft's takeoff appeared normal until the fuel cut off. Investigators are focusing on the pilot's actions, as no mechanical failures or bird strikes have been identified as potential causes. The first officer was piloting the aircraft at the time of the accident. This tragic incident marks the first hull loss of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner since its introduction in 2011. The investigation continues to determine the exact sequence of events that led to the catastrophic failure. The lack of mechanical issues or external factors in the preliminary report strongly suggests the focus of the ongoing investigation will remain on the actions of the pilots in the cockpit during the critical seconds following takeoff. In our next story, Samsung's new phones show how far ahead China is on innovation. Samsung unveiled its latest foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, boasting improvements in weight, thickness, and crease reduction. However, these incremental upgrades feel underwhelming compared to the rapid advancements from Chinese competitors. This iterative progress, while not necessarily bad, highlights a larger trend. China is rapidly gaining dominance in consumer technology. This is evident not only in the foldable phone market, where brands like Honor are surpassing Samsung in key features, but also in the electric vehicle sector. The Shanghai Auto Show served as a stark reminder of China's lead in EV innovation and scale, showcasing features and production capabilities significantly exceeding those of Western brands. Chinese manufacturers are aggressively pushing features, design, and charging speeds, rapidly expanding into global markets. The outdated notion of China solely as a manufacturing hub is obsolete. China's substantial investments in areas like EVs demonstrate its growing technological prowess and independent innovation, leaving Western companies playing catch-up in key sectors.
In our next story, Jake Retzlaff officially announces his departure from BYU. Jake Retzlaff, BYU's starting quarterback, has announced he is withdrawing from the university and leaving the football program. This follows a civil lawsuit alleging sexual assault and battery, which was later dismissed. While he faced a 7-game suspension for an honor code violation, Retzlaff will not utilize the NCAA transfer portal, opting instead to enroll at a new school. BYU Athletics released a statement expressing gratitude for Retzlaff's time at the university and wishing him well in his future endeavors. Experts suggest that withdrawing and walking on at another program is the easiest path for Retzlaff, avoiding the need for a waiver to play in 2025. Several Power 5 programs have reportedly expressed interest in him. Retzlaff's decision comes after a successful 2024 season where he led BYU to an 11-2 record and a number 13 national ranking. He took over as starting quarterback at the end of the 2023 season and quickly established himself as a key player for the Cougars. In his social media announcement, Retzlaff expressed his gratitude for his time at BYU, highlighting the personal growth he experienced, while also expressing excitement for the next chapter in his life and football career.